So today is a review, but it's not a movie review. Today I am actually pulling a review out of the archives. Last year I had the chance to see Todrick live in concert and I did a review on it, but I never posted about it on YouTube. I have in the past done reviews on stage productions, but I didn't in this case, and I have seen a couple of things, but then I got so caught up in the listening to the songs on repeat at home, I never did reviews on them. So then why am I doing this now? Well, next month I will be seeing Todrick in concert again for his Forbidden tour, and so I thought before I see that I would share my thoughts on his Straight Outta Oz show, so here we go. Straight Outta Oz is the third studio album and original musical written and produced by American singer-songwriter and YouTube celebrity Todrick. The Straight Outta Oz tour began in July of 2016 in the US and had gone international, concluding on June 5th, 2017 with its final performance in Melbourne, Australia. The album and production was inspired by The Wizard of Oz, while at the same time being a semi-autobiographical account of Todrick's rise to fame in Los Angeles. Straight Outta Oz was undoubtedly the most innovative album and musical I had seen in a very long time. It was a fantastical accumulation of so many things. It was a production, so in that regard it was fun and entertaining, but it was also a story. It was pulling back the curtain on Todrick's life, and he was sharing it with the world, from his childhood in Texas to his life of fame in LA. Through all of these things, the show is sending a message of love and acceptance, and all to the themes of The Wizard of Oz. Color me thrilled, because that's what I was. Now, this wasn't some overly dramatized show with never-ending theatrics like acrobats falling from the ceiling or extreme amounts of pyrotechnics. It was to a degree subdued, but what you did get in return is an abundance of talent. That stage needed nothing more than the people on it. Todrick had selected a terrific cast, and not just because their performances were on point from start to finish, but because despite the number of times they would have gone over this routine, you could still see each of them was genuinely enjoying themselves. Every single person was having fun and living the moment, and that vibe was projected onto the audience. Todrick, of course, was center stage, and rightfully so. The man is so exceptionally talented, it is positively mind-blowing. He writes, he sings, he acts, he dances, he choreographs, and he directs, and he produces. It's enough to make your head spin, and I don't know how he does it other than sheer drive and passion, which again, when he speaks about his love for what he does, the genuineness of his words is so palpable, and I love it. There was nothing to criticize about this show. The singing from the whole cast was phenomenal, the dancing was stunning, the costumes were fun and funky and vibrant and added to the story. It was just true artistry on the stage, but at the same time it made me feel so welcomed. It was like watching a family in front of you, and they're all in sync and supporting each other, and in turn they are welcoming you into their family, and it is such a beautiful feeling. It's not something you get from watching any concert or stage show, because in those, you are really just a spectator. You are there to observe and have fun, but you don't feel like you're being immersed in something bigger than yourself, at least not in an emotional context. Todrick at numerous points interacted with the audience, and I adored it. It's not something that most artists do, nor do most productions, but when you make your audience feel a part of the show, it is a whole other experience. The excitement increases, the entire atmosphere becomes something else, and essentially those feelings and experiences are the essence of what going to a show is about. Todrick was bringing music to a whole other level and integrating storytelling into just such a magical way. The video backdrop added to each song and story, and for me, the most powerful video they used was during the song Water Guns, and the video was a reel of news reports depicting gun violence in the US. It was very powerful and very emotional. For this one song, it was like everybody took a step back. In that moment, it wasn't about doing a performance, it was about sending a message that was almost a plea to stop this senseless violence and just love one another. It might have very well been one of my favorite moments of the night. That being said, it is hard to genuinely pick a favorite moment because I absolutely loved all of it. I had the album on repeat before I got there, and I still have it on repeat, and when it's not on repeat, it is playing in my head on a loop. The music is some of the most creative music I've ever heard. To so effortlessly send specific messages and tell your own life story while using Wizard of Oz euphemisms and metaphors just speaks to the amazing talent that is Todrick. I can't recommend anyone go and see the show because it has now ended, but you can download the album off iTunes, and you can go to Todrick Hall's YouTube page and watch each individual music video he made for each song, along with a full-length video of the entire album, and then stick around to watch some of his other pieces of work. His latest album, Forbidden, is amazing. If you have the chance to see it live, please go and do so, or you can go watch the visual album on his YouTube channel. Links will be posted in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have you heard Todrick's music or seen his videos? Comment down below and let me know. Until next time, bye.
Hey, how you stay brave when they throwing you the worst shade? Ones with the talent are the worst paid. Anyway, if I had blue button eyes and blonde hair, would I make the magazine on the best page? Be the leading man if I was less gay. If I was a woman, would you try to give me less pay? I could sing for you, but you prefer rap. Ask God why he made me out of burlap.